onyx, and cabot will be in and out. We'll get started today with some breath work. We're just gonna roll our shoulders back. Take a deep breath in through our nose and out through our mouth. A yoga breath is in through the nose, pushing your belly out first, and then filling the air up into your rib cage and your chest after, and then just breathing out through your mouth. If you can remember that, great. As long as you're breathing, that's the main thing. You can sit however you're comfortable. And we're just going to do a really simple exercise with a rainbow. So we're going to picture a rainbow. You can close your eyes or keep them open. You're going to picture a rainbow, and we're just going to go through all the colors, breathing in, starting at the bottom, breathing in through our nose, stopping halfway at the top, and breathing out down the other side. So we'll start with the color red. Breathe in. Pause briefly at the top, and breathe out. And next we'll move to orange, breathing in. Pausing briefly at the top, and breathing out. Next we'll start with yellow, breathing in. Pausing briefly at the top, and breathing out. Moving on to green, breathing in. Pausing briefly at the top, and breathing out. Continue with blue, breathing in. Pausing at the top, and breathing out. And lastly, we'll do violet, breathing in. Pausing at the top, and then breathing out through our mouth. And we'll just take some normal breaths, roll our shoulders back one more time. Take a few breaths at your own pace. And we'll get right into our warm-up. We'll come to a standing. We'll start by rolling our shoulders back, up to our ears, squeezing our shoulder blades at the back and down, and then rolling forward, bringing them together. And we'll go the other way. So we'll squeeze them together at the back, up to our ears, and then forward and down. One more time this way. And we'll start with some head tilts. So we're just going to roll our chin forward. And then tuck our left ear over to our left side. And then back, chin to the sky. Right ear to the right shoulder. Chin down. We'll rotate this way one more time. So to your left. Back, nice and slow. One more time this way, so to your left, remembering to breathe. And we'll go the opposite direction, so this time, right ear to the right shoulder, back, left ear to the left shoulder, and down. Two more this way. Just getting your neck nice and warm. And we'll take our arms out and we'll do shoulder circles. So going forward, starting small, making those circles just a little bit bigger. You can go fast or slow. And then we'll take them back down to a smaller circle. And then we'll go the opposite way, starting small, taking them a little bigger. Slow it down, keep them nice and big, and then we'll take them smaller. We'll drop our arms, we'll take our feet just shoulder width apart, a slight bend in the knees. We'll just take our arms from side to side, twisting just from our torso. Then we'll come to standing. And we'll stop and we'll just bend forward. And we're just going to take our arms forward and back. Nice and loose. And then we'll take them from side to side. So together. One more on each side, and then you can come to standing, nice and slow. Come up. Roll our shoulders back. And we'll do another neck tilt. So we're going to take our right ear to our right shoulder. Very gently, you can take your right hand and place it on your head, not applying too much pressure, but just a little bit of weight. Try the other side. So you can take your left ear to your left shoulder. Again, take your left hand and apply it to the top of your head. Not pulling down. You don't want to strain any strain in your neck, but just that little bit of pressure. Center, and we're going to warm our legs up, so we'll start with some donkey kicks. If you need a wall to hang onto or a chair, just forward and back with your right leg. And switch sides. To the middle of your mat. We're going to walk our right leg out into a side lunge, and then you can bend at your right knee. You can either keep your foot flat or tilt it up. And then we're going to walk to the left side and do the same bend in your left knee. And walk to the right. Back to the left. Those hips warmed up, back to the right. The left. We'll do two more on each side. So back over to your right. And back over to your left. To your right. And one last time to the left. And we'll bring our feet together in the center of our mat. And we'll keep our knees bent and slowly roll up into chair. bring our come to standing, bring our arms up, breathing in, and breathing out, pushing our palms out. Take your feet just a little more than shoulder width apart. We're just going to do some breathing exercises. So we're going to take our arms, we're going to bend through our knees and bring our arms down and then up, breathing in, pushing out through our palms, bend, gather the air, breathe in, push out, breathing out, again, bend, gather the air, breathing out, breathe in, and last time, breathe out. We'll come to a seated position, and eventually we'll come back onto our backs. So roll back nice and slow. We're going to take our knees up and just hug them to our chest. And then we're going to rock from side to side. And we're going to make circles with our knees. So put our feet into tabletop, hands on the tops of our knees. And we're just going to rotate our hips here, just getting a massage in our lower back. You can start by going counterclockwise, so left and around, whichever. And then we'll switch sides. So we'll go the opposite way that we were going with our circles. And you can make them small, or you can make them big. We'll drop both our feet to the ground, keeping our knees bent. We're going to cross our left leg over our right. And then we're going to use the left leg as a weight, and we're going to drive our right knee down to our left side. And you can take your hands into cactus. Just remember to breathe. And then we'll bring our knees back to center. We'll drop our right, or our left, and we'll cross our right over our left. And this time we'll use our right as a weight, and we'll tilt our left knee down to our right side. Only going until you feel that stretch in your left hip. Discomfort is okay, pain is not, so if you're ever in pain, you need to come out of the position. This is where we can use our bodies and our minds to tell us what's discomfort and what's pain. What we can learn to move through and what we need to just say no to. Okay, we'll come back to center. And this time we'll bring our right leg up in the tabletop, and we're going to cross our left foot over into a figure four. So your left ankle is going to be on your right knee. And if you can reach behind your knee with your hands behind your right knee and grab, and if you can't, then just keep them at your side or the cactus. But we're going to push gently with our right knee, driving our left foot sort of into our chest. If you can keep your shoulders on the ground, and just remember to breathe. Take a breath in. And on the out breath, we can release our hands if they're clasped and drop your knees, your feet to the ground, breathing out. This time we'll bring our left leg into tabletop, take our right foot and cross it over into a figure four. So your right ankle is going to be on your left knee. You can grab behind your left thigh and then just drive your left knee into your chest. Again, try and keep your shoulders on the ground. Take a breath in. And as we breathe out, we can unclasp our hands and drop everything back down to the floor. This time we'll straighten our right leg. We'll take our left knee up. We'll put our right hand on our left knee and we're just going to gently twist to the right side. You can take your left hand out to the side. And if you can, look over to your left fingers. So we want to have our shoulders on the ground. We don't want to be twisted all the way over. Just till you feel that stretch, probably in your back and your left hip. We'll take a few more breaths here. Breathing in. Breathing out, taking everything back to center. And switching sides. So straighten your left leg. Take your right one up. Left hand on your right knee and twist over to your left side. Take your right arm out to the side, and if you can, look over your right fingertips. Breathe in. Then breathe out, bring everything back to center. You can straighten your legs and leave your arms out to the side. And we'll just take a few breaths here. Bring our legs up. We're going to try and push our lower back into the ground. So legs up the wall. If you need to have your knees slightly bent, if you need to use a wall to rest your feet on, that's okay. Roll our shoulders back. Drop our arms to the side. And now this is where if you're against a wall, you're going to want to come away. Or stay like this against the wall and don't move on to this next step. The next one is we're going to scissor our legs a little bit. We're going to drop our right one, keeping our toes, our heel pushed out. Just drop it halfway. And bring it back up. And drop our left. Heel pointed out. And take your arms into cactus or leave them out at the side. Bring your left one up. Take your right one down about halfway. Come up. Your left one down halfway. And up. If you need to just stay in this position, or again, keep your legs against the wall, that's okay. We're gonna do 3 more on each side, and we're gonna move some breath work into it. So this time we're gonna breathe in, lowering down on the right, and breathe out, bringing it back up. Left, breathe in, and out. Right, breathe in, and out. Breathe in, breathe out. One more time on each side, breathe in, lower your right. Breathe out, bring it back up. And on your left, lower it, breathing in. And breathe out. And if you can, we're gonna move into happy baby. So you're gonna bend your knees and grab your big toes with your fingers. And just get a stretch in your back and your hips. If you can't do this, you can move right just back into a rest. And we'll hold this for about 30 seconds. Try to remember to breathe. And keep your shoulders as close to the ground as you can. Breathe in, and breathe out and drop everything. We're going to straighten our legs, and we're going to walk our left leg out about 45 degrees, take our right leg and cross it over top. Just so our feet are still together, and then we're just going to tilt our shoulders over to the left, so you're making almost a banana shape. We're going to take our arms overhead, and if you want, you can take your left arm and grab around your right wrist and just give a gentle tug. So we're going to get that stretch through the right side of our body. And just stay here for a moment, remembering to breathe. Breathing in, and as you breathe out, just release everything back to center. Take our arms down by our sides, and we'll just take a few breaths here at your own pace. And we'll walk our right leg out about 45 degrees, cross our left over. Take our shoulders just slightly to the right, so you're making a banana shape on that side now. And if you like, you can take your right arm, grab your left wrist, and just gently raise your arms overhead and pull slightly, just till you feel a stretch. Stay in this stretch for about 30 seconds. out, just release everything back to center. You can drop your arms down by your side. Let your feet fall out to the sides, and we'll just take a few breaths here and relax. Take a breath in, and on your out breath, you can gently come up to sitting. And we're going to swing our legs around, and we're going to go into tabletop. So hands underneath your shoulders, knees stacked under your hips. Try and spread your fingertips to distribute the weight. And we're just going to do some cat-cow. So breathing in, taking your tailbone up, and your chin up, rolling your shoulders together. And breathing out, tucking your chin, rolling your tailbone under, and curving your back like a cat. When they're upset, taking your shoulders together in the front. Breathing in, into cow. And breathing out, rounding everything. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Just do 3 more of these. So breathing in. Breathing out. Getting in. Breathing out. Breathing in. And last time, breathing out, tucking everything. And we'll go back into child's pose. So feet together, knees out to the side. And you can stretch your arms overhead. You can rest your forehead on your mat. And come back up to tabletop. We're going to breathe in. We're going to bring our right arm out. You can bring it to the side or to the top. Breathing in. And breathing out, we're just going to tuck it through our left. Getting a stretch in our shoulders and our lats. And breathe in, bring it up. And breathe out through. Breathe in, bring it up. And breathe out and through. Do 2 more, breathing in. And breathing out through. Last one, breathing in. And breathing out. And we'll go back into child's pose. And then we'll come back to tabletop and we'll do the opposite side. So this time we'll take our left arm out to the side or up all the way, breathing in. breathing out, bring it through, tuck it under your right. Breathing in. And out. Breathing in, bring it up. And breathe out and tuck it through. Do 2 more here. Breathe in, bring it up. And breathe out, tuck it through. Breathe in. Last one. And breathe out and tuck it through. We'll go back into child's pose one more time. Child's pose, and we'll walk our feet up, and we'll come up to standing into a chair pose, nice and slow. Breathe in, come up, and breathe out, pushing your palms out to the side. To the front of your mat. Roll our shoulders back. Take your feet not quite a distance apart. Breathe in. Bring your arms up. We're just going to roll forward through our hips. Slight bend in the knee. And breathe in, come halfway up. Breathe out. Back down. You need to bend your knees to get your palms on the ground. We're going to take our feet back into plank. So this, I don't want to see this as a plank. This isn't a plank. Back nice and straight, shoulders rolled back. And then we're slowly going to bend our elbows and lower ourselves down till our tummies are on the ground, our chest and our feet are pointed back. Take your palms and your forearms on the ground and come up into cobra. Breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in. And press our palms down, tuck our toes, and come up into downward dog. You need to bend your knees to get that stretch in the back of your leg. Then we're going to walk our feet forward and come back up into chair. Breathe in, bring our arms up. And breathe out, pushing through our palms. We're going to go through that one more time, just a little bit quicker, using our breath. So come to the front of your mat. Breathing in, raising our arms up. Breathing out, rolling forward. Breathing in halfway up. Breathing out, dropping. Go back into plank. Breath in. Breath out, lower down. Breath in, coming up into cobra. And breath out, going into downward dog. .    . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Take a breath in here and out. And a breath in. This time when you breathe out, walk your feet forward. Breathing in halfway up. Breathing out, down. And breathing in, come up into chair. Raising our arms. Breathe out. Breathe in, come up and reach up. And breathe out. Drop everything nice and slow. We'll run through that 2 more times. So again, come to the front of your mat. If you need to take a rest, if you're feeling dizzy or unwell, just take a rest and go right into Shavasana, laying down, arms at your side. Breathe in. And breathe out, roll forward. Breathe in halfway up. Breathe out forward. Breathe in, back into plank. Breathe out, lower down. Feet pointed. Breathe in, come into cobra. Breathe out into downward dog. Take a breath in here. And a breath out. And a breath in. And a breath out, walk your feet forward. Breathing in, come halfway up. Breathing out all the way down. And breathing in, come back up into chair. Breathe out. Breathe in, straighten your legs and reach up. And breathe out, push through your palms and drop everything. We'll take a moment to rest. Roll our shoulders back before we do that one more time. Shake your legs out if you need to, shake your hands out. One more time, we'll come to the front of our mat. Breathe in, raise our arms up, looking up to the sky. Breathing out, roll forward. Breathing in, halfway up. Breathing out, roll forward. Breathing in, come back into plank. Breathing out, lower down. Breathing in, come into cobra. Breathing out, tuck everything and go into downward dog. Take a breath here. In and out. And breathe in. Breathe out, walk your feet forward. Breathing in, come halfway up. Breathing out, roll down. Breathing in, come up into chair. Breathe out. Breathe in, come up. And breathe out, drop everything. Roll your shoulders back. Turn so that you're on your mat, but the mat is sideways. We're going to go into some tree pose again. We're going to roll our shoulders back, take our feet just about hip distance apart, slight bend in your knee. We're going to come up on our tippy toes, back on our heels, up on our tippy toes, back on our heels, and just find your center. Keeping your knees bent until you feel like you're grounded and you're centered, coming down through the top of your head, down your spine, out through the bottom of your foot to the middle part. So your weight should be evenly distributed between your heels and your balls of your feet. We're just going to shift over onto our right side. We're going to take, our left side. We're going to take our right foot and put a bend in the knee. If you want to keep your toes on the ground, that's okay. If you want to lift them and rest it on your shin. And we're going to take our arms up like branches. So keeping our shoulders, you can have them straight out, you can bring them up with a slight bend in your elbow. We really want to try and keep our hips aligned and forward so that our knee is out to the side. Sort of squeezing our thighs together as much as you can. You can bring your hands up, reach up, and then down into prayer, breathing out. Hold here for a few more seconds. If you've had to drop your right foot, that's okay. Your left leg should be feeling warm. Breathe in, bring our arms back up. And breathe out, drop everything, and shake everything out. When you're ready, we'll rock back up on the balls of our feet, our heels again, finding our center. When you found that, just a slight bend in your knee, roll your shoulders back, shift your weight onto your right side. We're going to take our left leg bent. Knee out to the side, hips squared off. We're going to take our arms up and make our branches. However that looks for you, it could be out to the side, up to the top, out, elbows bent. Just stay in this pose, remembering to breathe. And we'll take our arms up and down into prayer if you can. Again, we'll bring them up, breathing in. And as we breathe out, just drop everything down and give everything a shake. We're going to go into a frog position, or also you can call it prayer. So we're going to put our feet a little more than hip distance apart. Take our toes out to the side, 45 degrees. We'll bring our arms up. Looking up, hands together, and come down, bending your knees. If you need to hold onto the wall or a chair, breathe in, bring everything up. Breathe out and come down. Breathe in, bring everything up. And breathing out, bring everything down. One more time, breathing in. Breathing out. And then we'll hold here for a few seconds. breathe in one more time, coming up. And breathing out, pushing our palms out. We'll just come into resting pose for a minute. So we're just gonna get onto our backs. Legs straight out, feet can drop out to the side. Hands can be up to receive energy or down to ground. And just take a breath in through our nose, out through our mouth. In through our nose. And out through our chest, just releasing anything that's sitting and not serving us well anymore. Breathing in. Heavy out through our chest and our throat. We'll do 3 more like this, so breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe in. And then you can just take some breaths at your own pace here. Try and focus on your breath. When your mind wanders, just gently bring it back. And know that that's normal and okay. The more you catch it, the easier it's going to be to have control over your thoughts and your reactions. And just stay here, take a few more breaths. One more breath in, gentle out through our mouth. One more gentle breath in and out. You can roll over onto your right side. Gently push ourselves up into sitting. Cross your legs. We'll take a breath in, bring our arms up, into hands into prayer and bringing them down, breathing out. And in gratitude for sharing this time together. Namaste.